Hi everyone, this is Priyanka working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Engineering. Today in my lecture series, we are just going to discuss about the security policies that comes under the cryptography and cyber security. First of all, let's see why do we do all the below. First is we are just working at home, then a security is required for an office or an organization. Then in the let's consider in a border we are just securities. What is the purpose for the security? Without if just imagine that without any security, will everything be in organized manner? No, not at all. Without locking our home, any third party can enter into our home, and without any security for the um, office or an organization, anyone can enter into the organization. But without any security in our borders, any others can enter into terrorist or can enter into our border for all this purpose to avoid any unauthorized person which enter into our um, his or any community. In that case, we are just using this security mechanism. Okay, here we'll have many policies for to avoid this security. We'll have many policies. Now let's consider how to develop a policy. Let's see how to develop a policy. These are all just general points. Okay, let's see. First, we have to identify sensitive information and critical systems for developing a policy. Then we have to incorporate local, state, and federal laws as well as relevant ethical standards for this developing as policy. Then we have to define our institutional security goals and objectives. Then we have to set up goals for accomplishing those goals and objectives. Next, coming to the ensure that necessary mechanisms for accomplishing the goals and objectives are in the place. Be confident as we see confidential integrity and availability. This also comes with these policies. We have to share all this in any organization anywhere we are just going. We need a policy for mainly for this securities for the security purpose. These are all just general policies wherever you go you will need to require all these. Next, coming what does a security policy includes? Let's see. What, when, who, when, whom, how. All these questions arise whenever you're just going to include all these security policies. This best before in the sense before you just entering into any business or anything, any field. First, you should set a policy for it, and so you set a policy that will not be a proper one. First is what is the reason for the policy? We have to identify that what were the reasons for the policy. Then who developed the policy? Who developed the policy? We have to see who developed the policy. Who approved the policy? These policies will be approved by few. Based on that, the policy is good or not, it will be considered. Next, whose authority sustain the policy? Under whose authority this will be sustained? We have to note it. Then, which law or regulations, if any, are the policy based on? We have to find which law or regulation in which have to follow this. Then coming to who will enforce the policy, we have to see who will enforce these policies. Okay, then how will the policy be enforced? We have to see that how the policies are enforced for the users. Then whom does the policy affect? Will this policy affect anyone or will it be useful to anyone? All those things we have to see. All these we have to see whenever you just include policies. Next, what does a policy include? Say, then here we have to whenever doing a policy we should be it must be concised. It must be concise in this we have to focus on expectation consequences but explain them underlying rationale when appreciate. Okay, then we have to don't temper the message. We should not temper the message. That is truth is we are not asking but telling, so don't propose, suggest or insinuate unless that is specially what you mean to do. Okay, then you have to just use simple straightforward language as it's possible, only then everyone can understand it. So that's why we are using this. Then we have to define any term that could potentially confuse a reader. No need to make things more difficult than need be. We have to just minimize the complexity or any confusions. All we have to make it as much as simpler. Only then the user they can understand, right? Then we have to be creative. Presentation should never interfere with content, but checklist and reference cards increase utility. This one comes in. Next we have to just keep it smart, simple, and we have to be clear, concise, complete, correct. When all these are there, your policy will be successful. Then here are the main four basic tasks in designing and particular security services. Mainly four things. That is, first we have to design a sustainable algorithm for the security transfer. Whenever we are designing a sustainable algorithm, in that case, the security will be moved in any cases. Then we have to generate the secret information, that is key. Here in the terms we just see the word as key used by the algorithms. There must be separate secret in when one is sending a secret information. There must be a key in which it must be known only by the user, the sender and the receiver. Then we have to just develop methods to contribute to distribute and share the secret information. We have to develop the methods to distribute and share the secret information. All the secret information must be shared. Then specify a protocol enabling the principles. We have to specify a protocol that which enable principles to use the transformation and secret information for the security service. For all these security services, these protocols for this. These are all the four basic tasks in designing a particular security services. And these are all the books which I have been referred for my series. Thank you.